Well, I found an interesting news story here. Man pushed onto New York subway track says he will ride again.
5 out of 5.
Hey, push me on those tracks again, Daddy. Yeah, I want to get railroaded right now.
That's not the kind of railroad I'm into. Just saying.
Dude,
Not into that.
I get like you need to use the subway.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
get it.
I mean, I get it. But you could use other forms of public transport. Like, you could use a bus. You could take a cab. Like, you
Dude,
could walk.
he's
Maybe
45.
ride a bike. I don't know. Drive a car.
There's so much you could do. Okay, a man who survived being shoved onto subway tracks ahead of an oncoming train said that in spite of the yes, said that in spite of the physical and psychological trauma, he eventually plans to make his way back to the train. That specific train, apparently.
Good for him, actually.
Imagine
You know what?
facing your
Perseverance.
because like you can't like find the person that pushed you, so you got to go back and face down that train
Exactly.
for closure.
Yeah, obviously.
My life did
gotta
not
be
flash
closer
before my
someday.
eyes. My thought was, I've been pushed and I'm going to get hit by the train. I don't know. I might just go, fuck!
Very logical.
That might just be my thought. Like, that's not. That's a very.
logical.
That's a very.
I appreciate
Yeah.
this guy.
That's. I would just. I don't know if I could think. I would just be like, oof.
Probably not. Most people probably would.
I didn't even
They
get to
would
play
just
EU4
freeze.
today. I was just dying.
Most people would probably just freeze.
He landed on his left side between the tracks. So it sounds like I don't know if he's like in between the two rails where the wheels are or between two tracks. He had 4 broken
The way that
ribs.
sounds is that he landed between the tracks.
Yeah,
in
I looked up
between
and I
where
was
the trains
underneath the
were.
one train.
Oh
Dude,
my God.
this guy's so fucking lucky. Can you imagine? You get shoved
I
on
would
the
never ride a
tracks.
train again.
Okay, so one, he like 90-degree twisted in the air to land parallel with the track to do this.
No, fuck that. I would never
Dude.
go on I would never enter the subway again. Never
Dude,
in my life.
I would, but I would make sure I have 2 gang Mexicans behind me to make sure I don't get pushed. Dude, I would pay some people if I had to do.
This was in New York.
Yeah, in Manhattan. I would be hiring some beefy security if I had to go to your trains again.
I'd just take a cab.
Dude, I don't know, dude. You get pushed. You're like, okay, I've been pushed. Okay, and then suddenly you're under a train.
He's very logical. I
He's
appreciate his thought process.
logical, and he's gonna use the train again. He's brave. He's
That's not
logical.
very logical, though.
Well, sometimes he's
Very
logical.
logical thought process in
the moment.
in the situation.
This is who you want, like leading your military squad, but not like
This is the
date.
kind of
You don't want to
person you
date
would
this
want,
person
yeah.
though.
No,
Like-
no. They're gonna die early.
Wow, I don't know about that, but they said that it was a random attack. They arrested the guy, Camel Hawkins.
Okay, that's good. At least he
'Kay,
knows that the guy that did
who
it
names their
is
son
gonna face
Camel?
justice for it. Idiots.
Camel Hawkins.
I mean, Elon Musk named his son a fucking equation.
So they have this guy on surveillance video
I don't even know anymore, man.
pushing him, and he
That
pleaded
explains why they
not
call
guilty to attempted murder and assault charges.
Literally video evidence.
Dude, I didn't try to kill him, bro. I tried
No,
to give
I
him
didn't do
some
that.
rail.
That wasn't real.
That or his defense is going to be something like,
The video was clearly.
I just
edited.
pushed him, bro. Oh yeah, it's AI, bro.
Just a prank.
It's AI.
It was just a prank.
What a prank. I knew he would land under the train, bro. Man's like
I
a
knew he'd
cat.
be fine.
It's a long-running nightmare for
He's
you.
standing there, right? He's okay.
Dude.
No harm, no foul. Literally broken ribs.
Dude. His ordeal has left him convinced city and state officials need to do more to address the violence on a system that is vital to New York.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you
Obviously.
do? You just have cops chill on all the platforms?
Yeah. You just have security.
Like, I get it, but like,
Just have security. Keep people safe.
does that really stop the problem, or
Sure.
do you just catch the people when they do it?
I don't think it necessarily stops the problem.
Like, they
but
could
it
just
makes
go up and,
people-
like, boom.
It makes most of the people who do it now less likely to do it in
I don't
future.
understand why you would even do this.
Because a person who's pushing people onto railroad tracks is clearly not a confrontational person. Because they're literally coming up behind people and pushing them.
They're ambush
So
predators.
this is not exactly. This is not a confrontational person. So if they know that somebody's watching them specifically, they're not going to do it. So it's going to stop most people from pushing people onto tracks. It's not going to stop fights from breaking out.
Fights on the subway.
But
New York
it
needs
happens
to
a
work
lot
on
more
this.
than you would think. New York does need to work on it. It's a real
Dude,
problem.
this article goes into so much unnecessary detail.
As most articles
It talks
do.
about how he met his friends for lunch that afternoon and stuff.
I don't know how that's relevant.
It's not. I was on the platform for under a minute and had glanced quickly at Spotify on his phone when I felt the hardest shove. I don't know if that's how I would phrase that.
I mean, at least it was Spotify.
Well, the
and
hardest
not
shove
something
part
like
is what.
watching porn in public.
I mean, would you admit to that if you were?
No.
No, you just say Spotify, so.
Why would I? I'd be like, clearly it was Spotify, bro. Like, just listen to some music.
He
you
knew
know?
the third rail just inches away could electrocute him, so he kept as still as possible as he screamed for help. He struggles to sleep because of his pain, and although he has tried to avoid rewatching this surveillance video, he says it was the first video TikTok's algorithm showed him 2 days after the attack.
Oh my. That's horrible.
Dude, what is TikTok
Jesus
cooking with,
Christ.
dude? It ain't oil. It ain't gas.
They're like, hey, we heard that this happened to you. How about you relive the worst moment of your life
Dude, that's... Kudos on the guy for living.
from somebody else's perspective?
That's a crazy scenario.
How about you look from a third-person perspective at how close you were to dying?
Oh. We don't need to delve this article, but this news headline is an indication of some people's not great mental health. Italian soccer club Lazio fires Falconer for posting photos of his penis implant.
Wait. What?
Yeah, I guess. He has a prosthetic
That
penis.
whole sentence hurts.
What's the point of a prosthetic penis?
That's a wonderful question.
What? He
I
got it
don't
for
understand
non-medical
this.
reasons.
I don't. I guess he just wanted an extension. If you don't have feeling in it, I can see that.
I'm confused. It says it's a prosthetic penis, and then it says it's a penile implant. So does he like still have his dick, and then he got some?
Yes, it's
Extra-
like
I
an
don't-
extension.
How do you get an extension on your dick?
By extending the end of it. So you literally just don't have feeling in that part. I don't understand the point.
Burnaby said he had no regrets about sharing the images.
Of course he didn't.
At the end of the article, Lazio suspended Burnaby in 21 when he was filmed performing a fascist salute at the end of a march and chanting "Duce, Duce."
Oh my god.
I admire him so much, Burnaby added. But Scott, what?
Why was he still on the club?
What? I guess in Italy they're like, it's okay, we suspend you once. Dude.
I don't understand how he still had a job.
Is it weird that the fascist has the penis implant?
That's kind of funny, actually.
Like, what?
Leave it to the fascists to just be angry because he's got a micro penis.
We don't even know if it was a micro penis.
Maybe that's why Hitler was really upset.
Maybe.
He's just mad he's got a tiny penis, so he's taking it out on everybody else.
I guess. I don't know.
That's my new headcanon.
That's your new headcanon.
Hitler had a micro penis.
I feel like there's so much context missing because that came out of nowhere. It's like the last paragraph. Also, he's a fascist. What The fuck? I need way more info. Wait.
Right?
Was he a fascist before? He got to be a fascist before he got this implant. What's the implant for?
Was he a fascist before? No, the implant made him a fascist.
Dude. Maybe he believed in the Great Replacement. And so he was like trying to get a bigger dick to like compete with the migrants. he's like, I need to do my duty and breed more white girls, but I need a bigger dick first. Is that like?
Not that it really makes any difference, because with the prosthetic he wouldn't be capable. So
I don't know. Well, unless we don't know, we know what prosthetic it was.
I mean, how else would it function? You can't really break shit up down there and have it still function.
Right? Authorities in London have arrested a 63-year-old man in connection with the cheese heist of 2024, in which tens of thousands of pounds of high-value cheddar were stolen from a major distributor.
Based. This man's a legend.
He was detained on suspicion of fraud by false representation and handling stolen goods. What do you do with that cheddar?
That's a lot of cheese.
That's so much cheese. 10,000 pounds? $389,000 worth of cheddar.
Probably mean the money. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, it's a lot of cheese.
Here's the thing.
It's still a lot of cheese.
Okay, does this guy have like black market contacts for cheddar?
Right?
Who are you selling this to? Like,
is he eating it himself?
Is he selling it to I don't know, because I feel like distributors, like, if a random person comes up to you and is like,
just like giving it to friends,
look at all this cheese I have, I would have questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
If somebody came up to me,
I would just buy his cheese.
$3,000 worth of cheese. I'd be like, where the fuck did you get all this cheese?
Dude. Like,
did you buy $3,000 worth of cheese? Like,
where'd you get this? Do you want a farm?
Where'd you get all this cheese, bro?
Where is it coming from? I have never heard of your company. You've never sold to anyone else.
Where'd you get this cheese?
I don't.
It's a lot of shit, bro.
Well, let's see. The theft involved a fraudulent buyer posing as a legitimate wholesale distributor for a major French retailer, with the cheese delivered before the discovery of the fraudulent identity. What the fuck? He made off with 950 wheels, which is 22 metric tons. Where do you put that?
So much cheese.
Bro, how did you steal that much cheese?
So much cheese.
People have trouble robbing banks and they're walking out with one duffel bag. Did this guy just rock up to the dairy farm in the middle of the night? I don't get it.
This was a fleet of fucking semis. Like,
dude.
Like, we're gonna get all this cheese, bro.
The wheels came from 3 different artisan suppliers, so he went to like the fancy places. Dude.
Like none of that.
They've won numerous. Yeah, I want artisan fucking cheddar. Dude, fucking peasant cheese. Get the fuck out of here. No, dude, this is so wild.
Clearly, I'm a noble.
Dude,
cheddar.
This is on my land, anyways. All right. So they've won numerous awards and are amongst the most sought-after artisan cheeses in the UK. The high monetary value of these cheeses likely made them a particular target for the thieves.
That makes it make even less sense that they made off with so much of it.
Dude, like, man rolled up to the cheese bank, and there was no teller, and the vault was open. How do you even do this? Are they not guarding their cheese?
It's actually just insane. I don't understand. I would think that if they're one of the more sought after companies, they might have a little more security around their cheese.
You would think, right?
So I don't understand how, especially with it being a more sought after cheese, they made off with so much fucking cheese.
Dude.
So much cheese.
I don't. This boggles the mind.
Eat that much cheese in my entire life.
Well, they were trying to sell it, right? I think it said they were posing as a French distributor. So, like, not only did they successfully steal the cheese, they successfully posed as a major French company and sold it. There was only a small handful of real cheddar cheese makers in the world, and that's where the stolen cheese came from. He called it a real shame. This is a British celebrity chef.
Right.
This will slow Neil's Yard being able to support all their cheesemakers over the next 5 years, I would imagine.
Jesus.
Neil's Yard Dairy is shouldering the cost of the crime, having already paid the artisan cheesemakers in full.
Oh, wow.
The cheese company says it is now taking steps to ensure its own financial stability and the continued development of the British artisan cheese sector. So they arrested the guy.
I mean, that's...
Can they not get the money from him that he's... Or what?
They probably had already spent a lot of it.
Maybe. It says
Most people are not very good with their money.
Especially criminals.
I'm going to presume, yes, especially criminals.
I don't know though. He managed to
steal
steal
on dumb shit.
He managed to steal 22 metric tons of cheese. He can't be that dumb.
That's a lot of cheese.
I don't know. It's
a lot of money.
How many trucks do you think that would fit in just one truck? 950 wheels? I think you need more than one truck for sure. I don't know anything about cheese.
How many trucks?
They impersonated a wholesale / customer.
With how many wheels? 950?
A metric ton is 2,000 pounds, right?
Yes.
So
these are hunting for 950 wheels of stolen cheddar cheese.
Oh, that's wrong. I want. They sold 22 metric tons, so 44,000.
3,000 wheels of cheese.
Bro, each wheel of cheese was almost 50 pounds.
That's crazy. That's an insane amount of cheese.
Bro, what are artisan cheesemakers doing?
Printing money.
I guess.
That's so much cheese.
Oh, they haven't found the cheese. So he hid the cheese.
Yeah, I actually see a TikTok here
from
no. November 3rd.
November 3rd?
This had already happened.
Okay.
Police are hunting for 950 wheels of stolen cheddar cheese.
Brother.
From November 3rd, 2024. That's crazy.
If the deal seems too Gouda to be true, it probably is.
I love cheese puns.
I don't know, is this crazier or is the fascist dick implant crazier?
Honestly, that's a lot of cheese.
Dude.
Especially from like the largest artisan cheese company in the region. Like, to just lose 950 wheels of cheese is crazy.
Okay, here we're gonna go down one headline. Ready? This is in the animals category.
Oh god.
This is about a whale in Norway. Can you guess what he's being called?
Oh my god, I have no idea.
Beloved Russian spy whale is found dead under mysterious circumstances.
They have nothing better to talk about out there?
I don't know. In Norway? All they do is fish, man.
What's going on in Norway?
Okay, the first paragraph is throwing me. Valdemir, a beloved whale believed to have escaped a past life as a Russian spy, was found dead over the weekend in what animal rights organizations say were unnatural circumstances. Bruh.
He's a whale.
What?
How could he possibly serve as a Russian spy, first and foremost?
His name combines...
Secondly, who tries assassinating a whale?
Dude.
Like, it's a whale.
Maybe they're just really scared of Russia. Listen to this. His name combines the Norwegian word for whale, Hval, and Russian President Vladimir Putin's first name. So his name is Vladimir. It's Vladimir with an H in front of it.
What is happening in Norway?
Bro, He was discovered by fishermen off the coast of Norway in 2019 wearing a camera harness that read Equipment St. Petersburg.
Okay.
So,
First of all,
spy whale.
it's crazy to literally have your name on your spy equipment. Just gonna throw that one out there first and foremost. All right. Secondly, why a fucking whale?
Dude, a beluga whale,
Why
too.
not just a drone?
A drone.
Like,
They don't have the range, bro. Whales can get their energy as they go.
an actual spy.
Dude.
Why a whale with a fucking webcam on it? Like, especially one that literally has your name on it.
St. Petersburg.
Like, that's insane. At least buy like a Croatian camera or something.
Dude, not a Russian one.
Exactly, that's just crazy.
Bro.
Oh my god.
They just talk about
Fucking
his
Russia,
stats.
dude.
He got famous on the internet.
Of course he
Multiple boats hit him, though.
did. Oh god. Well, he clearly survived the hits from the boats.
Well, yeah, he had scars from it. That's what it
He
says.
survived long enough to get fucking assassinated.
Dude, with the
Which is a
permission... Listen to
Which
this.
is an insane sentence to say about a whale.
Dude, Putin fucking assassinated his spy whale, man. They found Putin cameras on him and everything, man. It's the Russians, man.
Sounds like a. This sounds made up.
It does, doesn't it? Okay,
Sounds
listen.
like the plot of a really bad movie.
Dude, this is the hunt for the red whale. You know, like, if anyone knows that old movie. All right.
Oh my god. Great film, by the way.
It's Hunt for the Red October, for those wondering. With the permission of
Yeah,
Norway's
great film,
government,
highly suggested.
one whale was actively working to relocate Vladimir to a wild beluga population in the Arctic, where they're normally found. So they announced plans to transport him in the coming weeks, but hopes for his safety were dashed on Saturday when he was found dead in what one whale called the heavily trafficked waters just outside of Stavanger, Norway.
One whale called?
One whale is the organization that was like rehoming him and stuff.
Oh, okay. You said one whale, and I was like, what,
No.
are they out there interviewing?
It's like a
whales?
concern. It's like the Steve Irwin of Norway, but for
A
whales.
fucking Dr. Doolittle out there talking,
Yeah.
like interviewing
Dude.
whales.
Ooh, it's the Russians, man.
This is one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life.
All right,
This might be crazier than the cheese.
this is crazier than
This might
than
top
the
that.
the fascist dick percentage. It's close. I don't know. It's Equipment St. Petersburg.
That's the craziest
Hey.
part of the whole scenario.
Listen, hey, Vlad, is this
Literally
yours?
self-reported.
No.
Like, they literally self-reported. They
Dude.
were like, by the way, this is our shit. All right. Like,
He said this morning, after receiving a sighting report from a local, our team arrived to find Vladimir floating peacefully in the water. It is not immediately clear what caused his death, and necropsy will be conducted to determine his early passing. He was between 14 and 15 years old. The average lifespan of a beluga whale is 30, so you would have died already, Juicy.
okay, so he's pretty young.
He was pretty young. They'll conduct the necropsy and autopsy for animals, okay,
Right.
and release the results in 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, they haven't done it yet.
Oh, this could be old. Let's see. This came out September 3rd of last year. So they probably did.
Okay, they probably did at some point then.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
You want to find
Was
out what
he
killed
murdered?
him? Okay.
I
What?
want to know if he was murdered or not.
Listen, how did Vlad?
I'm now
Vladimir
invested
die?
in Vladimir the whale's story.
Oh gosh. I posted, how did Vladimir die? And the top is a Snopes article called, Is Vladimir Putin Dead? No. Vladimir whale die. A bacterial infection. A result of a wound in the mouth from a stuck stick.
So he was not in fact murdered.
He was not, in fact, murdered. Unless the Russians put a stick in his mouth and he bit it too hard. The stick probably said, property Moscow. with the effect, these guys.
If you take a closer look at
Yeah.
the stick,
You can see it laser etched. It's very expensive to get sticks from Siberia. Let me tell you.
fucking sandblasted into it.
Dude. Okay.
That would be the craziest shit in the world.
Dude, back to the
It
article.
was literally a stick that said property of
Dude.
St. Petersburg.
Dude, that's how you get the conspiracy theorists going. Alright? Dude. Like, was it really Russia? Would they be that dumb?
They assassinated a whale. What's it gonna do? Talk?
Oh man, Putin got some crazy shit in the Black Sea, man. I seen it, man. Bruh. He got 2 new boats, man. They're under the water, bro.
this fucking. This is a crazy situation.
Dude. The Russian Navy has been known to use marine
Why are we
animals.
spying on the Norwegians.
Dude, they gotta know what's in those mountains. Could be American missiles hiding up there. That's how you extend your range. It's how you extend NATO, bro. It's how you extend your range, bro.
It'd be a weird place for America to put missiles. We're just gonna put them in Norway.
Yeah, just in the mountains too, like in the mountains.
I said, if you're trying to spy in the mountains, a whale is not going
Dude.
to help you.
Okay. Okay, so here's there's 2 theories we have, okay, that are being posed, okay? These are the 2 theories, okay? Apparently the Russian Navy and the US Navy both have a history of doing this, using animals like whales and dolphins for intelligence purposes. Kremlin never commented publicly on Flower. So option 1 we have, he's a spy for Russia, okay? He's a Russian spy whale, like they're thinking. Option 2,
Literally had property of St.
He-
Petersburg written on it.
he is a missing Russian therapy whale named Simon, who lived in an enclosure and sometimes performed for children with disabilities.
I've never heard that string of words together in my life.
I think
Therapy whale.
I think the therapy whale might be more likely than the Russian
It's
spy
more
whale.
likely, but it's still a wild thing that exists.
Bro,
Therapy whale. This is my therapy whale.
this is my therapy whale. Well, he would perform. He lived in an enclosure. They would bring like distressed kids and disabled kids to him, and he would perform for them
And how does a therapy whale go missing?
with a camera rig on it too.
Exactly.
He didn't just jump the fence
You would be
randomly
able to
if he has a
see
camera rig on him.
You would be able to just watch the camera footage. Like, one would assume it'd be a live feed. Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
that's just crazy. Either way, it's insane.
Dude.
Also, therapy whale might be my new favorite thing. Like, that's an awesome combination of words.
It's Russian's therapy spy whale. I like that better.
Russian therapy whale.
It gets in close, and then it spies on you.
What is going on in Europe?
Dude.
I don't understand.
Dude.
They call us crazy.
Dude.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
okay, so they talk
They're out
about
there
Florida
with
man
spy whales and stealing 95 fucking wheels of cheese.
and fascists with
950
dick
wheels.
prosthetics.
It's prosthetic dicks.
Talk about Florida mans. You got Italian mans and Russian spy whales.
Right, and I'm always saying that Italy is just the Florida of Europe.
Is Italy? Dude.
I've never said that, but now I'm gonna.
Russian spy whale.
Russian spy whale.
Dude.
Oh my god, even if it's a therapy whale, that's still crazy. Just the idea of a therapy whale is crazy in and of itself.
We got to save some headlines for the future, so we'll hold that off there.
That I made 5 years ago at some party in New York. Are you texting me to tell me that I'm shit? Why are you still going on about things